In case you guys didn't know, Doc recently got buffed. Doc, this is the big one. The big one that everyone's talking about. Doc's stim pistol now heals for 200 HP. What this means is that whether you're downed or just hurt, you're always going to get fully healed by the stim, and then you're also going to get overhealed for 20 HP. Oh, I do! And it overheals as well. I'm at 145. Okay. Now it's time to become a Doc main and save some lives. Oh. Looks like this is a job for new Doc. Wow. He is full health and overheal. Oh, he's dead. Well, I did heal him up fully before he immediately died. Alright, Alibi, you're fully healed. Oh my dude! Why do people keep dying right away? I want to say they keep dying right away because they don't have the Varsity Gaming charm, but I also died there, so. It can't protect you from death, but it can make your penis larger. Make sure to sub today by going to my Twitch channel and subbing for free with Twitch Prime. Be careful with my headgear, it'll poke out. Okay, we're full healed. Quick, heal myself again. Fuck, I didn't get down in time. But oh my god, because of my full HP heal, I survived that encounter and managed to win the round for us. That was basically the only clip I got with the MP5, so I figured it was time to mix things up. Do I just go Doc P90? P90 1.5 with suppressor? We'll try it. We'll see if it's uncontrollable or not. This is obviously the best loadout for Doc. And speaking of best, let's talk about today's sponsor, R6 Tracker, the best in-game tracker you can get for Siege. R6 Tracker recently got a huge UI update which makes it look even better than before. And with this new R6 Tracker update, the live match tab can act as both a stats page and a scoreboard for your current match. The update also added way more stats than before. While you have the app running, it'll track stats for the maps that you play, the operators you select, and the guns that you run. These are all stats that UB used to track but no longer does, so R6 Tracker is doing UB's job for them. This overlay integrates seamlessly with your game as well, so you can pop it open whenever you want. Or just have it running in the background to keep track of your stats. Now all of this is available to you completely for free just by downloading the app. Use the first link in the description to download it now and start tracking what you do in Siege. Thanks to R6 Tracker for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the match.
I just love decks,
Bro, how many flashes do they have?
Mars, 25 HP.
I just love decks, bro.
Noise.
There's two of them main door. Flash. One of them's behind you. Behind you, yeah, look dead.
Yeah.
He's yellow.
She's yellow. That's not good. Unfortunate.
Just stick it.
He said for me to stick it. Dude, the guy was right behind me. I was gonna die sticking it. Sadly didn't get the clutch, but already doing better than with the MP5. And in an effort to get more clips, I decided to repeal my no spawn peeking rule. Oh boy, he just got spawn peeked and he's gonna be upset.
Doc, would you be able to stim me from below?
I should have been on the right side. Thank God there was a mute jammer there because it stopped the Dokubi call. Okay, I'm gonna try my normal border peek here. Oh my God, the same Cali. I think I saw them run past, but I broke. There we go. That person's gonna be mad. I would be mad. I would be furious if I died to that. I got lucky on that one. Not gonna lie. What are you doing over there? Alright, I'm about to hip fire someone. You ready for this? Oh, just one sec, they're on drone. They're not gonna check this corner, because why would you check this corner? No one ever sits here. I have a diffuser.
You can kill him. He just went in. He's in. He's in, Proofs.
I don't know what it is about the P9. It's so satisfying when you get kills.
Coming this way. I'll take.
Good cause. Saved?
Free firing and nading these people off.
Oh my God, I actually pulled out a play there. I revived him and allowed him to get the kill. We almost got double killed, that's fine. You got aggressive for the last kill. That grenade flew right by my head.
Post is on this double window over here.
Good, get ready to run out with me.
Oh.
You can bait me. I'm gonna jump out in 3, 2. Bottom of yellow.
I got him. Oh my God, look at us go. The triple run out with the heal to save him. Full health, bitch. Oh my God, she pushed in. No, she's 1 HP. I was fighting for my life on that shield twice. I'm pretty sure I put Nook at 1 HP too. Oh. That was very erectifying. Rocking a desk tipper right now. Bro, what are these lobbies? Open and kill. Ah! Suck. Opening kill is always in like the first 10 seconds. Bro, no way they just called twice in a row. She pegs me. What a name. Okay. Might have failed my teammate there. I didn't fail myself. Hiding in plain sight. I'm doing something stupid in the hopes that this makes a hero play. Think they saw me. That actually worked.
Watch out, Bob. A guy's on. Thank you, Bob.
Tells me to watch out with the window. Bro, the window was closed.
One's coming to Fred. One's going right stairs. Two white stairs.
There was only one on one.
There's upstairs out there. Sophia's going red.
That's my right.
Top of red. New.
Easy. I heard someone on my right. I heard debris fall, but that might have been just something eventually falling. I don't know. Now to finish out the video, I want to show you guys some highlights from a day where Rob played with me, and we had a very in-depth discussion on a controversial topic. Yeah, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if it's just $500 that you're like, I don't need this, and this is not going to affect my day-to-day living if I lose it, then like, I can go for it.
If I don't spend this on this, that's gonna go towards like food, COD
packs.
stuff, or a nice, lovely night out with a lady.
Don't lie. You straight up told her that you never want to go on dates again because they're too expensive.
She actually covers. I'd say it's almost right down the middle. How often did you and Annie keep like a tally of whose turn it is when you go out, or no?
No, but it's probably like 90% me.
90%.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine, right?
Yeah. If we were making the same amount of money, I'd be like, yo, Annie.
Yeah, I didn't want to just straight up be like, yeah, like compare bank accounts, like.
I mean, you have to do that in a relationship long term. If you just treat everything equally and you're not actually making equal money, then it's just gonna be bad.
Not for real. It's like, imagine someone living paycheck to paycheck, and you're just like, hey, can you buy us the fucking dinner tonight?
Yeah. I think you're just an asshole at that point.
When you're going on a first date with someone,
50-50.
I always default to paying on the first date, no matter how shitty the date is or how great it is. I just feel like when you're going on a first date with a chick, it's like.
Okay, but what would your normal first date be? Like, what are you thinking to go?
Like, usually, like, go to, I don't know, somewhere kind of like a, think of like, I don't know, the place that is on.
Hey VG, hope
Like,
your
I'm
day
saying, what
is
type
going
of
well. Love
budget
all
are
your
you
videos.
allocating for this
Keep up
first
the
date?
like
some hard work.
$80 to $100.
What?
Like if we're going out to dinner,
Dude, no, like,
and the thing is, like you're usually like instigating the date.
I
Like,
mean, I know.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, go on a date with me. Also, you're paying for half of it. Like, no, like I'm interested in you. I want to take you on a date.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
I understand.
pay.
I understand when people say that, but at the end of the day, it's never because, like, oh, you're the one who asked. A lot of the times, it'll be like, oh, the girl just won't ask you because it's expected that the man asks you, which then forces you to pay. So it's not like, oh, I asked, I'll pay. It's like you're literally forced to do both. Otherwise, you don't get dates for the most part. But also
Well,
for
like,
me, if I'm going on a first date, like me and Annie went to get pizza and then McDonald's. So our total date was like probably $30, and that was like 8 hours.
well,
I would never spend more than like $40 on a first date.
well, Allison and I's first like 20 dates kind of combined total of $0. Do you know why?
Because you went to the restaurant she works at and she got it for free.
No, because we started talking this January.
Oh right, you just went on
Like,
walks.
Walks, just like drove around in cars and shit.
Yeah, like if
Just
I'm going on a date, I'm going like we're either going out for like some casual drinks or to like a cafe. I'm
Yeah,
not going to like a
casual.
fancy restaurant on a first date.
I'm not saying they're a fancy restaurant either. I'm saying like that place near the condos is the kind of like vibe
That's
I would
still I'd say that's pretty upper class for a first date.
What? You're gonna take take a chick dumpster diving on the first date? Being
No,
like,
you go to like a cafe or you just get only drinks and that's it.
yeah, you can get
Like it's a
drinks
first
from
date. You don't know them. You don't know if you're actually gonna like connect. Why spend $100 on it? That's a fucking
there.
ripoff.
Just to try and spend some time in a female company. Oh my gosh.
I thought Thermite had that covered. He did not. I don't know.
You're essentially paying for them for their time to see if it's worth it for both of you.
Yeah, but okay, you're not being paid for your time though. You're the one paying for the time.
Yeah, because that was my idea. Like,
Okay, but like, what if the situation is like, well, I mean, it's a pretty common situation where the girl likes you too, but just doesn't want to ask you out because they feel like you need to ask them out. Now you're being forced to ask them out and pay for a date of over like $80 just for their company.
well, like that's not how that. Like usually the girl I'm asking on a date, I can have a good idea if like she feels like I'm forcing her or not.
I'm not saying you're forcing her, but like, I'm saying if the girl's saying yes, it probably means that they do also like you. But in this specific case, you're saying they're not asking you out. You have to ask them out. So now you are being forced to pay and ask.
It's just being a gentleman, you know? Like it all comes down to that. Don't you? Wouldn't you
So if
agree?
you don't pay on the first date, you're just not a gentleman then.
Yes, that's as short as you can make it. Then yeah.
That's crazy. No, I don't think I would ever fully pay on the first date. Absolutely not.
Like I've probably spent $300 to $400 over the course of my entire life on like first dates that amounted to like out of awkwardness or nothing.
Man, I would just like to point to our track records and show the difference in methodology.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, the date where you spent the least amount of money has so far been your most successful relationship.
Yeah, first handful of dates. It was a lot.
So then why are you arguing still for the...
I'm not arguing. I'm just stating my perspective. I just was curious to see how you treated it.
No, I don't think you should ever be expected to
Just
be
one
the
text,
one to
bro.
pay fully on the first date.
Yeah, look what Peter said. The track record is also skewed by financial standing. When you're picking them up in a Tesla, I'm sure that they know that it's a different like.
Wait, so you're saying, let's just pretend you're a girl, right? Look down, see your boobs, look back up at me. So like, let's just pretend you're a girl, and I ask you out. I pick you up in a Tesla, and then I take us to a pizza place for a slice of pizza for our first date. Are you like, man, this guy's loaded, I'm gonna be with him? Or are you like, wow, this guy's cheap, I'm not gonna go out with him?
That's how much I liked you, bro. Like if I was approaching it with like if we had been having some good conversation and had a good first impression, that wouldn't matter. You could have taken me to fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
So then that's the whole thing. Like, so why are you spending $80 to $100 if it's all like, if
I
there's
don't
a
spend that every single time. I have gone to like more like I have like Timmy's dates and shit. I'm just saying like.
So then you spend
Yeah,
more
like-
money if there's less of a connection.
Well, this is like That's not the correlation.
But then
That's
that's what you said. You're like, oh yeah, I've been on
That's an
Timmy's days.
That's an inferred correlation.
So then it's just absolutely arbitrary whether you spent $80 to $100.
It is.
That's
But,
the
like,
dumbest thing I've ever
The
heard.
rationale is that I am approaching it like I don't know. I just think like if a girl asked me to date, I'd be like, okay, well that's when if she was like, hey, let's go do this, and then she was expecting me to pay, that's a different situation. That's just.
I don't know.
This is all like I haven't gone on like a paid first date since like probably before the first lockdown now. So like.
See, I feel like the whole idea that like guys have to pay for the first date, or like whoever asks has to pay for the first date, and you know there's an expected budget or whatever. I feel like that's a very like college, university level thing. Whereas like, I feel like once you start growing up, people realize like, hey, maybe we should be decent human beings and split this instead of forcing it all on one person.
Yeah, so just make me, please.
I also don't like the idea of being forced to pay fully, because then it's like there's almost a level of like expectations. Like, okay, I paid $100 for this date, right? And it's like, and then like either the girl can feel pressured, like they have to do something, which is awful to do,
Yeah.
or like some guys in general will be like, well, I paid money, and they'll like kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's like the douchebag caveman approach.
Exactly. So like instead of having any of that happen, just split it 50-50. Makes sense.
We should, yeah, it makes sense. What we should do, maybe at Annie's party or something, we can ask if we can take a poll, because I'm curious. Like both of us have valid
Astro for sure.
opinions. I would love to hear is the average girl's opinion in the bathroom.
It all depends, but
Never mind.
I know for sure. I talked to one of Annie's friends who said that she would never pay on a first date, like outright refuses, and that she would expect her date to take her to like a steakhouse or like a golf club, or like what's called clubhouse for dinner. Like that's her level of first date expectation. Anything below that's not acceptable.
Okay, well then, like if
Like that's the most extreme example I'm getting.
yeah, like if a girl comes at me with that energy, then I'm not gonna go on the date.
But I don't know. I just find it insane to expect to spend that much on a first date and then just be like, yeah, this could go 50-50. Like, I'd rather just be like, let's go for drinks, spend like $10 each. If it works, it works. Because like at the end of the day, if it's a good date and you enjoy each other's company, it shouldn't matter how much money you spend. And for me, the way I see it is like, if the girl cares enough to be like, well, I don't want to split it, or says, well, I expect you to pay it just because it's the first date or you asked me out or whatever, that's not the type of girl I want to be with, because then they just expect free things.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like,
And there's only
it's a
been
win-win for me.
There's only been a few select dates where girls have given me that like direct energy.
Of like, they expect you to pay.
Yeah, like mainly you can kind of tell when like the bill actually comes.
Well, I would like expect to set that up beforehand. I'd be like, we're splitting this 50-50. And if they're like, no, then I'm like, all right, I'm out.
All right, never mind. Cancel the reservation.
Not worth my time.
Tables free.
Good topic though to bring up. That brought a whole thing up.
I was just thinking about it, because I was talking to a buddy the other day, and he was like complaining because like he went to, again, this is his own fault. He like the girl was like, her social media gave a very materialistic vibe to me personally. And
Of
they
your
went to,
buddy's
like,
girl.
Of it, like, well, this is a very first date.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was her idea to go to some crazy upscale lounge in downtown Toronto.
Okay,
And their bill was like ended up being like $190. And then I guess when the bill came, she literally like stood up and went to the bathroom.
Wow. I would just straight up leave. I would stick her with the bill.
I was like, bro. Well, like apparently like it wasn't like as abrupt as like the bill came and she got up, but like they asked for the bill and she's like, okay, I'm going to the bathroom. And, like,
That's straight out of a TV show.
yeah. And then I was like, what? And then he's like, you guys still talking? He's like, yeah, but like, she seems a lot less interested today. I'm like, you got played, my man.
Yeah.
She probably took her Instagram story of the fancy drink and called it a night.
I remember my one like family friend, or like, I don't know, not cousin, but you know, we grew up together. His first date move was always he'd go on the first date and not bring a wallet. And then when they brought the bill, he'd be like, "Sorry, I don't have my wallet."
Just
get
no
her to
driver's
pay.
license either. Just driving illegally,
I guess.
trying to impress her.
I don't know, but it worked. He got a lot of dates,
And they had just a bunch of free dinners.
I guess. We kept talking about this throughout the entire next match, but I'm not going to throw that in because honestly we just kind of went in circles over the same talking points. Let me know what you think about our conversation in the comments below.